Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yes, sir,
Welcome
we
back.
are here.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, yo.
Yeah.
This
Episode
is
14, baby. We
episode
here.
14. Almost
Yup.
15. And you guys, we got, last time I checked, we had 91 subscribers.
Yeah, that's nice. That's
Let's
nice.
get it.
Getting
Let's
that,
get it.
getting to that 100 mark.
Oh, yeah. And then after that, you feel me? It's going to be, manipulating that algorithm. That way we start showing up and start getting more interaction. But hey, we building, baby. We building.
With that goalpost
The
of
day that we
500,
get 100
then 1,000.
subscribers, Tony's cutting his hair. Make sure to watch the following episode after 100 subscribers.
Good luck, y'all. Good luck. I don't think y'all ever gonna get that shit from me.
Hurry up, like and subscribe so you can see this motherfucker bald head.
1,000 comments.
Yeah, let's see it. Let's see it. I cut one dread for y'all.
We're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to do fine printing. Nah, for sure. Where y'all want to take it? We talked off camera. We done said where we wanted to take it. It's up to y'all, man.
Let's start with your let's start with you, Thomas. Let's start with
All
your topic there.
All right. Well, shit. My idea was to, have a little more laughter in the conversation. So I wanted to focus on, childhood, some childhood memories, cartoons and shit like that. Things that that made our childhood, what it was, in one aspect. So when it comes to cartoons, what's the one cartoon that y'all remember? Like maybe it was the first one or just the first one you fell in love with that you was like, I gotta see it. I was watching. You watched it every episode, and because back then they didn't have no like you feel me, everything they got now. You can go back and look at the episode. You had to catch that bitch, and if not, then
That shit at the time.
yeah.
Motherfuckers used to wake up mad early on Saturdays to watch Channel 11 cartoons, yo. Mad early on Saturdays. Motherfuckers will wake up for school all fucking late all week. Saturday come, motherfuckers up bright and early, ready.
What
to
was you
watch
watching?
Cartoon.
What was you watching?
Damn son, like I'm becoming old, but I remember when I was really, really young, Mega Man used to come on 6 a.m.
Mega Man? That was
Mega
your
Man.
shit?
I was up for Mega Man.
I seen that a couple
6 a.m. I
Word.
can't remember what went after that, but Mega Man was like the first shit. But like from 6 to 8, I was watching bad cartoons, but Mega Man was like one of the first ones, and I wasn't really too into it. I just enjoyed the piece of waking up early, not my mom telling me to do anything. I'm by myself. I'm turning on the TV. I put some microwave popcorn in the microwave.
Oh, you had
6 in the
popcorn
morning.
too? Oh,
6
shit.
in the morning. Nah,
You made it super
just a little
special.
nigga think he doing something himself. Know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm about to pop me some popcorn and watch me some Mega Man. Know what I mean?
Nah,
Like,
straight
Boy,
up.
got my ass to be trying to make popcorn at 6 in the morning.
Now, did you get a bowl?
This is without
or did
the
you just
munchies.
eat it straight out the? You just ate it straight out the bag.
straight out the bag. What?
Straight out the
What?
bag.
Wasted-
Yeah,
I use
got
a
to.
bowl. I gotta wash a bowl. Straight out the bags.
Nah, straight up.
You know, little
Straight
niggas
up.
don't want to wash no dishes. No
Nah,
dishes
straight
at
up.
all.
Straight up. Did you play the game?
Like, I played Mega Man only because my older cousin, he was a gamer. He was playing Mega Man, and that's the only reason I wanted to play it. But like, I wasn't a big fan of the cartoon like that. I wasn't a big fan of the game either. I was just a fan of getting up, watching some shit I like to watch with no one on my dick or no one telling me what to do as a little kid. That shit just felt like refreshing. When I was like, as I got a little older, like 10, 11, son, I became a Pokemon head.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
To the point, I'm about to say, yo, tomorrow I'm gonna play the theme song for Pokemon, and I'm gonna tell my son that's the national anthem.
Straight up. Now, what was the first
National anthem.
What was the first Pokemon game that you played, bro? Did you play it on
First
the
two
game?
ever made.
Did you play it on the
Red and
game?
Blue, Red and Blue was the first ones made, yo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Did you play him? You played on
I
time?
read.
Oh yes, of course. I was addicted to that shit. I was
Nice
addicted.
day.
I think I had almost everyone they made.
Straight up, shit. I was out there stealing them. Got mines on. I got them. Nah, the cards. Yeah, I stole the cards. I got them taken, and I got my Yu-Gi-Oh cards taken, man.
Man, my mom. I came home one day. My mom was really deep into church, She was really deep into church back then.
She
I
like
came
them
home one day,
demons.
man. I came home. I had a box full of fucking Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards just saved. I had them in this big ass box. The box sitting on the balcony
I skipped
outside,
out on
lit on
Yu-Gi-Oh.
fire. I was like,
I skipped out on Yu-Gi-Oh. I was just heavy on the
Oh
Pokemon
man,
cards. I was
god
actually in a
damn, I know your heart
Pokemon
was.
card battle league.
Oh wait, oh yeah, I ain't
Yes,
getting
like
into it. I ain't getting into it that much, but I wanted to. I mean, shit, I ain't
Yu-Gi-Oh
know.
shit was better.
Pokemon cards came out, and when you
Uh huh.
bought a deck of cards, it had the energy cards.
Yeah,
And we
yeah,
used to look at that shit like, what the fuck is this? There ain't no Pokemon. I went
yeah,
to a
yeah.
Pokemon league,
Oh,
and
it was juicy.
I had mad mixed cards. I had 2 Charizards, so I was like, I'm about to fuck niggas up. Niggas have to pick the energy cards.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
niggas will have all different type of Pokemon, fire, grass, water. So I'm in there like, I'm gonna fuck this nigga up. This nigga had nothing but water Pokemon. Picking up a water energy card using like regular attacks. That nigga fucked me up. That nigga changed my whole sight on that shit again. Cause when we had Pokemon cards, we didn't give a fuck about no energy card. We just
Yeah.
you take out your card, I take out my card, and I'm attacking you. Fuck that. We just doing math until I
Nah,
take enough of
straight
your
up.
points.
Nah, straight up.
Son, once that nigga beat me, I said, man, fuck this league shit, man. I went back to just like going against people in the streets and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
That nigga
playing on the
nerd
block.
now.
Yeah. I said, fuck that league shit, man.
Nah, for sure. Shit, I ain't never played. I seen the shit being done for Yu-Gi-Oh, but doing Pokemon shit, I was just trying to collect the rarest ones for real, for real. And I played the game. That's the only thing I played. Like I played the game against like friends and shit. But yeah, I ain't never played a card. But that game on the Nintendo 64. Oh my god, that shit was so.
Pokemon, man, yeah.
Oh man, I would have
Pokemon
fucked y'all
Stadium.
up in that shit.
That's Pokemon Stadium. Yes.
Yeah.
That shit was the fucking best, bro. That shit was hard as fuck for real, for real. All the special moves, the way you fought and everything. Like
I
it
love
was
that
like
game.
it was like one button you can hold down and it'll increase the likeliness of the person missing. I forget what I think it was like
yeah,
B
I
or
do
something.
remember that now. Yeah,
B.
I remember which one.
Yeah,
it
I
was.
think it was
What's
B.
crazy? You know what I hate about like the time of Pokemon? There was no online gaming. I wish that online
Can
game
look ridiculous.
You know where it's at. It's somewhere.
online gaming shit would have been
Oh
out
yeah,
when Pokemon
nah, that
went
shit
out.
would have went
Because then
nuts.
you could just go against niggas against the whole world and just fuck niggas up.
Yeah.
That would have made it really
Did they
fun,
ever bring
but,
something like that out?
I don't recall, so I don't know.
They need to bring that back. Sony, they trip. Is that about? That's
No,
what? No,
it's not Sony. It's Nintendo.
Damn.
Well, is it Nintendo? It was Nintendo game.
Yeah,
it was
Game
Nintendo
Boy,
64.
Game Boy
and
Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah,
They
they
didn't come out with.
tripping.
They didn't come out with nothing for GameCube, and they didn't come out with nothing for the Switch.
Oh yeah, they tripping. They need to bring
They
that
give a fuck
back.
about Pokemon like that.
Yeah, they did. They came out with
What
one
for GameCube?
The
One for the Switch?
Switch, I think.
Yeah, they came out with one for the Switch or a couple for the Switch, I think.
Yeah, I think they did something with the Switch, but nothing like. I don't think it was probably nothing like the stadium shit of me fighting. I think it was more adventurous for the kids and shit, stuff like that.
Yeah, you
coming off of that
with your
Pokemon
friends
Go and shit.
When you close around to them and shit, when you nearby, you could play with your friends and shit.
Coming off that when everybody was going to the parks and shit.
Yeah, the mobile Pokemon
game. Yeah, because that shit that
That
revitalized it for real.
It did for real. Me and my kids was out. We was out at the park catching Pokemon.
Yeah. Now I heard a bunch of people was doing that shit. I was like, nah, I ain't doing it, but that shit sound fun though. For real,
we was out there.
Nah, straight up.
My daughters used to be like, "Hey, Dad, can we go to the park?
Nah,
there's a Pokemon over there that I tried to catch last time."
Oh yeah, straight up. Oh yeah, that was sweet. Yeah. Shit, man. Yeah, I can't. They need to bring that back. That need to be something that gets brought back. That'd be a lot fun for the kids too, and for everybody for real. And if they made that shit multiplayer, that shit was fun though.
They got it. I'm pretty sure they do. We have to go and look it up after the pod. But yeah, I think they got it. It's just the game system that is played on now is just Nintendo. Well, it's been Nintendo, but Nintendo is more of a family friendly system, and more people play like PlayStation and Xbox and shit like that. But I mean, it's still out there. I think it's still out there.
Yeah, I seen someone show us saying they had a 2. I don't think so.
A Switch 2?
Nah, Pokemon Stadium.
Too?
I think they do. Hold on, I think it comes.
No, they do. I think. I'm trying to recall now. I think they do.
Yeah, hold on. That's crazy. Man, I used to love going up against the motherfucking hardest ones, them fucking super crazy. Yeah, it came out in 2000, so I mean, it's not too long ago. Shit.
Just 24 years ago.
Yeah, just
24 years.
Just 24. Shit, when was the first? I'm gonna look. The first one was. Oh, the first one was only a year before, 1999. Damn, I thought that shit. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be crazier. Like
I was 9 though at that time, so that makes sense. That makes sense. 2000, I was 10. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, now that shit was crazy, but yeah. So what was yours, Grant? What was your
So that was the Pokemon. But besides from Pokemon, one of them that I used to always rush to the TV to, and I think we talked about this off pod, but I was a video gamer all the time before, but I turned off everything once The Simpsons was coming on, just to see the beginning, what they did on the couch. That's all I really cared about. I don't know why, but we all ran to it. Like me, both of my brothers, we always ran to the TV. 5:00 p.m. Channel 50, UPN 50. Yep. Just to see what they was doing on the couch.
Nah, straight up. Yeah, nah, we used to always go to The Simpsons too. Before that shit changed the way it is now. That shit like Family Guy and stuff now. But yeah, back then, man, that was definitely a staple. The Simpsons.
I can't stand it now. I don't like
it. Nah, yeah. I tried to watch an episode just the other day.
Simpsons look ridiculous.
You know where it's at.
Simpsons now with Family Guy and fucking shows like Family Guy, South Park, and like Boondocks and shit like that. Always hard to like the Simpsons.
Yeah, they definitely.
I wish they brought the Boondocks back for real.
Word. There was putting too many niggas on, man. They had to stop that cartoon. Like, hold up, man. Y'all waking up niggas with this cartoon. Y'all need to cut this the fuck off.
Nah, yeah, it was a bunch of people in that. A bunch of motherfucking shit. A lot of people. Well, not a lot of people. Shit. What's the name died? The Pops. Pretty sure they can find somebody to make his do his voice, but yeah.
Or if not, one of the kids.
You said one of the kids?
They can move the kids.
To
a different family.
Damn.
Yeah. Yep.
But he died on the show too.
Yeah. We know what happened.
He said Aunt Viv. That's hilarious. Shit, mine's the first show that I remember and just fell in love with was Captain Planet.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure y'all know about Captain
Planet. Planeteers. You can be one too.
Nah, straight up.
I loved it when I was like 5 years old, and I became like 6, 7, 8. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
A nigga in underwear flying around telling people to recycle and shit.
Yeah,
made no sense to me.
Nah, straight up. Nah, it's shit, man. When the first time I seen that shit, and it was just so positive and talking about like actually healing, because he ain't never really like killed nobody. Nigga just be fighting, and then, but that shit was cool. I fucking love that shit for real, and everybody coming together, the rings and shit, and shit. Them motherfuckers was everybody from different nationalities coming together to save the motherfucking world. That shit was sweet for real.
I didn't even notice that shit back then. Like at all.
Yeah. I didn't pay attention. Remember that African nigga?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I paid attention to all of them.
African nigga with the earth powers.
Yep, and then the Chinese girl, the white girl,
That's
and the
crazy.
white dude. Yep.
That's crazy. Nah, I never paid attention to it when I was younger.
Oh yeah, nah, that shit was sweet, man. I love that show. And then shit that transformed into the Power Rangers, obviously. And shit after that, then shit just go on and on from like fucking different shit going all the way to motherfucking
Network came out and mad cartoons came out.
You said Cartoon Network?
Yeah, once that shit came out, mad.
Exactly.
Thunder the Barbarian, the Centurions, Pirates of Dark
Justice
Water,
League.
Cow and
Chicken. Shit.
I never watched that shit.
Yeah, I watched it a little bit. I watched it just a little bit.
The Cowardly Dog.
Yeah. I watched that a little bit.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh yeah. Shit. With that being said, what's y'all's top 5 of all time? All the cartoons that you don't watch. What's your top 5?
It's different for me now because like it gotta be like categorized to like at a certain age because like
However you want to do it.
once you start watching anime, your whole outlook on cartoons change. And them shits is included. Them shits is the cartoons as well.
Yeah. So it's up to you. You label it and pick your choices however the fuck you want to. It's up to you. What's your top 5 though?
What's gonna be number 1? I'm gonna put a tie for Family Guy and Boondocks because right now I can't get tired of watching them. Either one. I gotta tie them at number 1 together. Which means there would be no 2. 3. Then 3.
That's gonna be a tough one.
Tough, man. Like it's just so much shit I watched from being little to like, you know, my teens. Is like it's just hard to find up. I don't even remember half this shit.
I'm gonna bring some up. That's why I was like, let me go ahead and type research department. I'll be right back.
Hold on. Let me throw some out there too. From the past, because I didn't watch. Like I said, I was a gamer. So from the past, Static Shock was one of my favorite ones. I don't know if I watched it.
I heard about it.
I didn't watch Static Shock.
I knew it. I heard about it. I wasn't into it. Because they had Spider-Man out at that time. Like I could have watched
Recess.
Spider-Man.
Yep, Recess.
X-Men.
That can look ridiculous.
you know where it's at. It's somewhere.
X-Men. I think I like.
That's definitely top 3.
I think
top 3.
I think that would be I wouldn't say top 3 for me. I would say top 5. I would say maybe 5.
Rocko's Modern World.
I put mine in the order for real, because it's kind of hard to remember all the cartoons from the past. But the ones right off the top of my head, Danny Phantom. I used to love that one. Static Shock.
I ain't seen that. I never seen Danny Phantom.
Powerpuff Girls, SWAT Cats.
Boondocks, of course, when we got older, and Family Guy.
And Ed and Eddie.
I didn't really care about that one too much.
Nah, you didn't care about that one too
much. Nah.
I watched them a little bit to see the stupid shit they did.
My brothers used to watch them, yeah. Just be playing in the living room, but nah.
Yeah. Courage the Cowardly Dog. We said that one. Johnny Bravo. So you said, hold on, go back. So you said
I gotta put Johnny in there.
Johnny top 5. That
nigga used to kill it.
Not top 5. I'm tying it with Family Guy and Boondocks for 1 and 2. I'm gonna tie them up. Damn, y'all just said something that was on my top 5. I gotta put X-Men on my top 5.
When you do that though, because those are cartoons when you watch this as an adult, you gotta kind of separate them, because if you
don't matter, it's his list.
No, but if you don't, you kind of eliminate the
Family Guy came out while I was in my teens. I was a teen, so like
okay.
And Boondocks,
because they automatically gonna be in your top. Family Guy and Boondocks are automatic top. And South Park.
All right, so boom, everyone else shit got to be
different. South Park.
Oh shit! Family Guy, Boondocks tied for 1. South Park number 2 or 3 technically. X-Men number 4 and number 5. Is fucking nah. That wasn't young with that. I was about to say SpongeBob. Nah, I can't count. I can't count SpongeBob. But,
but
you can count whatever the fuck you want to. It's your top 5, man.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, like we say top 5 rappers. Well, if I ain't the top 5 rappers, I know that shit gonna be super hard. I fuck
top
with
5 rappers is easier than cartoons for me.
Word.
Top 5 rappers, really?
Go ahead, Tony.
I already listed mine, man.
Which one was yours?
I had Static Shock in there. I ain't listed them in order. I don't know the order. But Static Shock, of course, South Park, of course, Boondocks. Um,
I wouldn't say Jetsons yet.
nah, fuck the Jetsons. It wasn't my favorite.
I ain't watched that
But
shit
that's
like
what I'm
that.
saying. We got favorites as kids, and then we got favorites as adults. As
Flintstones, Jetsons.
as kids, it was different times. We was running in front of the TV for different shit. Now we could just pull up some shit and just watch our favorites. So it's different times. But
Yeah, you got 3.
what I got 3.
Yeah.
Static Shock, Boondocks, South Park. Uh, fuck, I forgot the other 2 I named. They in there. Let's record it. Play it back. They heard it. they heard it.
I feel it. Shit. My top 5 would have to be Captain Planet. After that, I'm gonna say Justice League, X-Men, Recess. Recess. And then I say the old Simpsons. I say the old Simpsons. Yeah.
So so you named them from the young perspective, like when your favorite when you were young.
Yeah. I mean, I really don't got no favorites now. That's why I don't watch this shit for.
Well, yeah, I don't watch this shit either. But I think now as older, the adult cartoons would be in everybody's favorites.
Yeah, not mine. I watched them to a certain point, but I'm more of a movie person. When I got older, I became a movie person. I'm not a. I'm
more of a TV show person. Like it gotta be a series for me. Because
I fuck with TV shows too. I fuck with TV shows, but not cartoons. I ain't really watched them that much.
Yo, it's this one show on Amazon. Is it Amazon? No, it's on Apple TV. It's called Dark Matter. You gotta watch that shit. Shit is fucking crazy.
I think I seen that said on the site, but I ain't watched it.
I'm one of those guys when someone tells me a show is good, I'll be like, yeah, the fuck ever. It gotta take like 10 people from different circles for them to tell me, oh, that shit is fire. And then once everyone
just watch the trailer.
Right, I'm gonna give it a shot.
Nah, I said the same shit too. I was watching Joe Budden podcast, and they watched this shit before, or they was watching this shit for a while, and they just kept mentioning it every fucking episode that they came fucking look ridiculous.
you know where it's at.
So they just kept mentioning it. I'm like, yo, they just keep saying this shit is good. I'm like, yo, I'm about to go watch this shit one episode. I got one episode into it. I don't want to give it away, but I was like, yo, play the next one. It's only 9 episodes right now, or it's only 8 right now. They're not gonna come out Wednesday, but that shit is fucking great. That shit is great.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna look into it. Like I said, I seen the picture, I think, but I ain't clicked on it and watch it.
It's about like traveling to different dimensions type shit. It's like it's like shit. Yeah, some sci-fi shit. This one guy came and he went to a different reality. You know, he went to a different reality, and then he saw himself in a different reality, and he saw the family that he had, you know, in that reality. So he kidnapped that guy out of the reality and put him into a different one and took his. It's crazy. This shit gets crazy. Yeah. But that shit is fucking great, I'm telling you.
Nigga messing with the timeline. Well, that shit is great. Let's go into that just real quick, and then we can take it anywhere else you guys want to take it. And this, you know, like you were saying, we were speaking a lot about the childhood as far as shows and stuff. What's your number one show? Like, if you had to watch one show, just TV show. If you had to watch one TV show for the rest of your life, and you couldn't watch anything else, nothing else. If you turn to the other channel, you die. What is that one show that y'all watching on repeat for the rest of y'all life? Every time your TV come on, it's on there.
I already know my answer.
What is it?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones? Okay,
Game of Thrones. The fucking Thrones.
Why Game of Thrones though? Why Game of Thrones? That's new. It was
best
good.
series ever written, ever.
That's
Think
a
about
fact.
every
That's a
fucking
fact.
TV show that has ever came out, and it's leaps and bounds far away from even fucking with the Thrones.
Okay.
Where?
But yeah, Thrones is my number one. Like, I got other series that I like Power and stuff like that, but Game of Thrones is unarguably like my number one series ever.
I need a minute to think. You go ahead though.
Shit. Mine's. I'm pretty sure. I know it was your ass that we had connected on the show.
Jack Bauer.
No, that's one of my shits too.
That's definitely pushing two. But Supernatural is my top.
Oh, okay. I was trying not to say that one.
Yeah. Supernatural is my top. Outside of, and I'll say this for everybody, and you know our people, is my favorite TV show. It would have to be the Wayne Bros. But as far as outside of that, it's Supernatural.
Oh no, series and TV show are two different categories. Like Game of Thrones for me, series, TV show, I could never get tired of watching Martin. I could never ever get tired of watching Martin.
That's like sitcoms though, right?
I mean, just TV show. You can wrap it up however you want to.
Okay. But no, mine's it have to be in 24. Jack Bauer, of course.
I
think I could watch that shit over and over and over again.
That's straight up.
I got put on the 24 while I was in jail. My mom's put me on the 24. The niggas was watching it in the day room in jail. And I was watching that shit and I got so hooked to that shit. There was this one nigga that used to always come and debo everyone to change the channel. And like two niggas tried to get on him and I was like, nah, we watching 24 because I ain't gonna front. I wanted to watch that shit too. Like, and I wasn't gonna let niggas stop that shit. I'm like, nah, we gonna watch 24. That shit fire. What y'all talking? Yo, so I was really like going hard to watch that shit, bro. 24 was lit.
Nah, definitely lit. Yeah, nah, that shit always, even when they brought it back with the newest episodes and shit, that shit was always good though. Another one that's kind of like
sleep? That. Jack Bauer don't sleep?
Nah, I don't think he was. If he wasn't killing, he was getting tortured.
You're right. He slept sometimes when they put him to sleep.
Yeah, when he got hit in the head or something from behind, that's when he went to sleep. Yeah, you never see this nigga sleep. He just be like, on this episode.
Well, shit, all this shit was happening in one day though.
Nah,
so I mean, he probably didn't sleep that one day, but he probably slept next season.
Nah, they did everything for that whole 24 hours. I was like, damn, y'all niggas got like 3 series out. This nigga ain't sleep for 4 months.
Nah, for sure. Nah, for real. Another show that's like that, which is sweet too. Did y'all see The Unit? Oh, yeah, like you ain't see it or you ain't like it?
No, I ain't see it.
Oh, you gotta watch it. Got the dude, the Allstate dude who started doing it. The black guy who was saying
Dennis Haysbert.
Yeah, it got him in it. It's a good show. It's a good show. It's I gotta watch it again. It's a balance between action and drama. It's a nice balance in it where it's focused mainly on them, and then they also show the after when they come home and life like that and shit. But that shit's sweet though.
Yeah. I'm terrible with names, but I got this show in my head, and I promise you, this.
You better not be talking about some shit that I hate, please. Because every time someone says this show, I'll be like,
describe it.
I don't like this show.
So, in the show, the show starts off there in space. It's called The 100. There you go. Y'all
I remember that shit. Yeah,
I could watch that shit over and over again too. You say you hate it?
Yeah,
I thought you were about to say Walking Dead. I'm about to be like,
okay,
fuck no.
Okay,
I hate that.
Walking Dead. For a minute, I could watch it. Up until a certain season.
Yeah, that's the
and
same.
then after that, it just got
100. Like,
I could not
it's like,
get into that.
Come on, man, y'all.
It look ridiculous.
you know where it's at. It's somewhere. How long you gonna keep stretching this shit? And then the characters.
That's what I said too. Yeah.
Then what they'll do with the characters is they'll switch the characters' personality completely. It's like, come on, y'all just doing that just to.
Extend it.
They would never do that. They would never do that. Especially in 100. She was like, I just want to go off on my own and see shit. You was never that type of person. What the fuck is going on now? She's super reckless and shit. Now they just survive some shit. Now she wanna. The fuck is this? I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm good. Nope. I turned that shit
off. That shit was good. That shit was good.
My sister fuck with that shit. She fuck with that shit.
That shit was good.
I cannot fuck with that shit. Them zombies are so unintelligent. They could be and you could just have like a radio. You have like a speaker. Throw the speaker across the street. Smoke your blunt and watch some dumbass zombies go across the street. Like, them niggas not intelligent at all. Like, we could literally film this podcast while they're outside outdoors. Like, so the only thing about this, how you gonna get rid of those zombies? You're like, they're not intelligent.
The only good thing about that show was, yeah, they were slow, but that made them motherfuckers creep up on your ass to the point where you think you just facing these zombies this way, and you just get eaten from behind and shit from a fucking zombie or a horde of them. That's how they used to have it. It'll cut to the other angle, and it's 1,000 zombies now. I'm like, where the fuck did they come from? But that's how they used to get them. It'll motherfucker get bit on the ankle from a zombie behind them or something. But they did the same shit.
Man, I would give me a drone with a speaker and had them niggas taking walks every fucking day.
Nah, straight up.
And not like us.
It's it's a zombie movie that's actually. Oh, I gotta find it and send it to y'all. It was pretty cool. It was dumb as fuck at the end, but it was pretty cool. The rest of it, take it.
So I was speaking to my boy about this earlier, and I thought it'd be a good idea to converse about. And all of us being black men, I wanted to know what y'all personally think, because we're all from different areas of the United States. We're not like literally from the same cup of tea, but we're black men with just sort of different backgrounds. And I want to know what y'all think about another person that's not black using the word nigga. What makes it okay? Because I already see the.
What do you think?
Like it's not okay.
I want to hear the person who asked the question first answer.
All right, I'll tell you what I told my boys, like, because they was talking about like Drake and Kendrick. That's where it started from, and like Drake using nigga and all of that, and he was commenting all of that. I truly believe that, like, because there's white people with black dads and they think they can say the word nigga. No, you can still get dog shit slapped out of you. I feel like for a person to be a nigga, you have to live that culture. White, black, red, blue, green, I don't give a fuck what you are. You have to be a part of that culture or live that life. So if there was a white boy in a neighborhood, in a hood, like around mad hood shit, around mad hood niggas, growing up with them, going to school with them, then yeah, I feel like you could kind of do that. But I mean, even there, you're gonna be tested, because if you're a white boy and you grew up in the hood and you see someone for the first time and you say nigga against a nigga to them, you might have to fight them. So you're gonna have to always type approve it type shit. But that's what makes it okay with me. Like, if someone grew up in like how I grew up and what they was surrounded by what I was surrounded by. You was surrounded by drugs, guns, gangs, violence, all type of shit that was in the hood. Then I feel like I could just like look the other way when they say it. But if you didn't live that life at all, or better yet, if your father black and you ain't grow up in the hood at all, and then you just get around some black people, you think you can say nigga because your father black, like I might slap the shit out. It depends on like how you're saying it too, but really you have to live the life of a nigga to actually call people nigga. In one sentence.
So
interesting.
I thought I was gonna disagree with you, but I'm gonna kind of agree with you. I think I do agree with you completely. I don't think it's really ever okay for anybody that is white to just say nigga, but some people, I never make exceptions, and honestly I never ran across it, but some people do give the okay to other cultures, other races to say nigga, So some people do stamp it, and if a group of people stamped it, if the whole city stamped it, or if that neighborhood stamped it, and then it must be okay over there. But at the same time, that same white person can go somewhere else and it's not stamped over there, and get the dog shit beat out of them. So
they got to
I
start
mean,
all over because everyone
so
don't know your background. That makes
right.
sense.
So it's really never okay for a white person to say it, unless he everywhere he go he stamped, you know. But other than that, I mean, I agree with you.
Fuck no. Y'all niggas be saying some contradicting shit. You say it's okay, but it's not okay. That shit is not okay for nobody besides our people to say that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck who you grew up around. I don't give a fuck about your circumstances. If
The
you
white
not,
nigga that grew up in LA
That's
around mad
subjective.
nope,
bloods,
nope,
catching
you don't
mad
get to say
bodies,
it. I don't give a fuck.
putting
None of
in
that,
mad
none
work.
of that, none of that
So tell
means
Fat
nothing.
Joe he can't say it.
He can't. You shouldn't be. You should not. If you
But
not,
people stamp it. People stamp look ridiculous.
you know where it's at. It's somewhere.
Stamp it. He got
That
the
doesn't. But
approval.
that don't make shit
Everybody's
okay though.
allowing this nigga to say it.
Again, that don't make shit okay. Just because fucking fuck shit go on, that don't mean people
And
can't
that was
check
my
it. And
point. I'm
yeah,
saying it's
this shit.
never okay,
Yeah, it
but
ain't
Hey, so
never
let me ask
okay.
you a
is
question. Let me ask
okay
you a question.
for depending on the area or people.
Hell nah, fuck that. Ain't no dependent. If it
Let's
ain't
play
okay,
devil's
it ain't
advocate.
okay.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. I don't know. You're in Ohio. I don't know what's the worst part of it, but if you were from that area and you saw a white boy living that same life as everyone else,
It doesn't
listening
matter.
to rap, selling
It
drugs,
doesn't
gang
matter.
banging,
None of
fighting,
that matters.
and he
None
said
of
nigga
that
in front
matters.
of you, it still wouldn't fly by you?
None of that
No,
matters. That's
where it
your
matters,
environment.
where it
That doesn't matter.
changes, is if that same white person is surrounded by 10 other black people, and then Thomas comes around, and then he's heard this white person say nigga in front of these 10 people that he's used to standing in front of, but now Thomas entered like he's still going to say
But
it. It's not going
what
to
if
change
Thomas
anything.
knows him and knows his background and seen how he grew up?
Again, there's no exceptions. I'm not a person who lives on the fence about
Right,
nothing.
that's for you, but what I'm saying is
Yeah.
for the world there is
Again, if
exceptions.
we want a better world, and we want our people to grow and be better, we want to hold everybody accountable. We have to hold everybody accountable. We gotta stop allowing people to be weak-minded and allowing people to do shit, and we gotta hold people accountable, bro. If we keep letting shit go on, it's gonna take forever for us to get better, bro. We can't live on the fence about shit, bro. It's too much gray room, and nothing improves in the gray area, bro. It causes everybody to be tiptoeing and shit. Fuck that. It's good or it's not, man. And that's the only way shit gonna improve the
You're
way it
right,
need to improve, man.
but
For real.
what I'm saying is fact is it's okay. That's
It's
the
not
fact.
okay. It's
It's
not
okay
okay.
because
It's
if you're
not a
looking at the
hundred.
world,
It's not 100%
it's not
okay.
100%
It's
okay. But if the
never
world is
okay.
okay in it, if
No.
niggas,
It's
if we are okay in it, and then it's
no, we
okay.
not. It's the we you I would not bunch myself in with
That's
anybody
you
that's
though. That's
allowing
what
it.
I'm saying. That's
Exactly.
what I'm
I'm
saying.
Time
That's
out.
you.
Time
but I'm
out.
saying we need people that's
Time out.
minded like that to not allow people to do
Episode
shit like that.
3, episode 3 or 4. I remember you, Thomas, back in Drake. When he's talking about the beef, especially like around the beginning, not the end.
Again, and it's not all about your DNA, but he is black. He is a black man.
Yo, what's your definition of a black man? Like someone whose mother or father is black?
It starts with your DNA, and then
DNA.
it goes into how you act, how you carry
I see
yourself.
what you're
Are you
saying. So
carrying
that's what
yourself
matters
as
to
a
you.
black man?
I don't go off DNA. I don't go. I gotta disagree with you on that because I can't go off DNA. If you had a black father who was
You
never
have to.
hear me out. If you had a black dad who was barely in your life, you grew up with your mom in a predominantly white neighborhood. You went to school with white kids. You never been through nothing ghetto. Didn't live the lifestyle of a nigga at all. And you come to me saying nigga, like that won't sit right with me. You have to live like a nigga to even say it.
How you know what this
And
nigga lived like?
that's what I'm
Why he
saying. Like
can't
if you
say
don't,
nigga? How you know his
and
history?
that's why I said that white person gonna have to reset all the time because if you around a white boy that's saying nigga all the time
No,
around you because you
but
see
that's
how he grew up,
different. That's
and then there's
different.
a new nigga like
You
me,
said
But
Drake,
I
then
wouldn't
you
allow
got an
that
issue with
shit.
me.
but you
Yeah,
said
I wouldn't
Drake.
allow that shit.
You said Drake. Now let's not change and keep switching back and forth. You said Drake, and Drake is a black man who has continued to add to the black community, whether it's inside hip hop or outside hip hop. All the other fuck shit. I mean, that's that's shit human beings got to deal with, and especially more specifically, a man got to deal with. He got to deal with whatever the fuck he got to deal with. But overall, he is a black man who hasn't shown himself to when he's around white people, he says, I'm a white person, or on his ID it says I'm a white person instead of a black person. It hasn't shown like that. So like I said, it's your DNA first, because that's facts. It's your DNA, and then after that, it's how you act, bro. If you're Uncle Tom, you're not black, bro. It's about your acting.
I know some black people who grew up in like white neighborhoods, and they are too scared to say the word nigga.
I mean, that's on them.
Cultural with me.
If you're an Uncle Tom, you're not black. What's the definition of an Uncle Tom? Because now this is kind of, what's the definition of an Uncle Tom?
Anybody that goes
like
against
a house nigga.
No, anybody that goes against our people for either their own growth or benefit, or for the benefit of another nationality.
Okay, for the benefit. So a black person trying to benefit himself is Uncle Tom. If
by putting our people on a back burner, or even worse, putting us at risk, whether it's how we are perceived or in physically.
Okay, so
putting this in.
Now my question is, because you said if you're not raised that way, so if you're mixed, black and white, you got a black dad, a white mom, you're mixed, and you don't live the life of a standard black person. You go to school, you make something of yourself. Does that take you out of being black?
No, not at all. Because I know black people who went to school, made something out of themselves, but they live like they grew up in the hood. So you'll hear the word.
So you have to grow up in the hood in order to be black.
With my explanation, yes, you have to live like a nigga in some way, shape, or form. Like, because like I said, if you're a white boy,
you don't have to live in sickness, though.
Hear me out, Thomas. If you're a white boy and your dad is black, and you went to Jewish schools just like Drake did, and you was around all these white people, and you decide to come to a hood and say nigga, you are food.
That can look ridiculous.
you know where it's at.
It's somewhere. You are straight food. You cannot relate to us. Fuck your father. You cannot relate to my lifestyle.
Yeah, but you don't. But our people, we don't. Our people, we don't have to be in this sickness in order to be black, bro.
And that's my argument there.
I'm not necessarily saying you have to be in the worst part of the neighborhood where there's crackheads on each corner and shit. Not like that. But
I'm talking about any. I'm being broad. I say any of it. You can be in a suburb where your parents did all the fucking suffering for you and got you a better fucking life, and you're still DNA is black, and you can still carry yourself as a black man or a black woman and still be a good representation of what it is to be black. You don't have to be in any part of the sickness that we are currently in.
I can't argue with that only because if there was a dude that you knew that grew up that way and we all linked together and he used the word nigga, I wouldn't even look at him any different because I see a black man. You know what I'm saying? So
that was my argument there. The skin is the skin. We're black.
Yeah, skin is the skin. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about how you carry yourself. And if you're a piece of shit and you saying all type of crazy shit about your people, well, you obviously you ain't of those people. You feel me? And skin DNA really don't mean shit, and that shit gonna mutate and change for you and the rest of your family tree. So it's all about how you carry yourself after your DNA, though.
Yo, listen, man. Vince McMahon said nigga, yo. On national television.
They allow every. I mean, hey,
Focus did too.
They've all said it. And they'll get away with it, bro.
Hulk Hogan did it different from Vince. I don't remember how Hulk Hogan said
it. Don't matter how. It don't matter the accent you put on it. It don't matter how you slur it. It don't matter if you got a costume on.
Booker T on live television and said,
funny.
"What's up, my nigga?"
Now he said, "I want you, nigga."
Good.
Yeah, he'll like, I want you, nigga. I'm gonna find that shit. That's
a little racist.
That was Booker T. Booker T. You said Booker T, right?
Tell Fat Joe. You gotta tell Fat Joe you don't want to hear him say nigga no more.
He even know this shit. He even had conversations about it, but he's again if you allow sick people to continue to be fucking sick, they're going to continue to be fucking sick. And when do we say, oh, we want the better for our people, but we don't check this shit? It got to be a check and balance on anything that's not right for our people, and it's only going to help them be more accountable, and it's going to help all of us be more accountable.
Nah, I feel what you're saying.
Yeah, that way they come to us if they see us slipping. You know they gonna do it.
What I'm saying is though, if they already been saying nigga, and they got a group of black people that they around,
it don't matter.
Wait. They got a group of black people they're around. They got 10 black people that they're around.
They're good.
But when they saying nigga, what I'm saying is you not gonna approach them and say, hey, you can't say nigga no more. When all these other niggas around them already is giving them the stamp of approval.
I am. I'm like I said, I don't.
You gonna have to fight them and
I don't care.
Yo,
I don't
that
care,
card
nigga.
just valid.
I'm that person.
Forever,
I'm that person. I always have been. Always have been. Ever since I was little. You can ask my mom.
What I'm saying is, obviously, this nigga must have did something for him to be allowed to say nigga.
No, it's a sickness that they think that it's okay for that shit to allow, and it's not. But if nobody say nothing, then they gonna be like, because once I say this shit, they all gonna look at me like, like nigga, what the fuck you mean, huh, nigga?
Yo,
y'all got this motherfucking white boy.
Yo, you right though, because no matter how long a white boy been saying nigga around these 12 niggas, once it's the 13th or 14th nigga that's dealing with this white boy for the first time, and he like nigga this, and nigga be like, yo, who man is this? Those
or
niggas
not
gonna be
even
like,
that.
who man is this?
Even more,
or they might just press him.
Even more drastic. I guarantee he won't say that shit in another neighborhood.
Yeah, that was my point too. Yeah,
and with that being said, if he's picking and choosing when he's saying it, that's fucking racist, bruh. We don't do that. We say it because it's comfortable. It's a part of us. We not ashamed to say it around nobody.
My point. If you grew up in the hood, you know how to carry yourself. No matter what town you go to, you're gonna move that way. If you're gonna be using that word nigga, you gotta move like a nigga. You cannot be.
But you're not gonna see that amongst no white people that always continue to say that shit everywhere.
And like I said, your card has to be valid for wherever you're at. You can say New York to all your LA niggas, and then you fucking come to New York trying to say nigga, and niggas count you out because no one knows you. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not even about just knowing you. It's they're not gonna say it off the back like that. They're not gonna say it off like that. They're gonna wait and see about the climate, see if it's a good climate to say it and safe, and then they're gonna continue to put on that show. And that's the whole thing. It's all a show. This is not you. Why not just be you? You can be in our culture, be a part of it, add to our culture, and that's okay. But you don't have to perpetuate the worst of our culture when you don't even understand why it's. You can be around it all the fuck. It's not. You don't truly understand.
But it
shit.
Still don't matter. It still don't matter. It's just hitting me now. Like, so is it safe to say that we could all agree upon this because we all have different vantage points a little bit? But if you're not a black man, technically cannot use the word nigga.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't. You should. You should feel it in yourself that you shouldn't. And if a person decides to do it, well, hey, you just deciding to carry on this sick shit that they doing, and it's cool. But
and to be fair, the fucking word nigga is a sickness in itself. We shouldn't be saying that word.
When it comes to America, it is. But the origin of the word is not. But a lot of our people in America aren't too hip on the actual meaning of it. So the reference point is directly in America and not where it's supposed to be. So in that case, that's why we, in a way, we should be saying, as we will, as a community, one day, continue to say God and greet each other that way. But I also still don't see nothing wrong with saying the word nigga, because I feel like it look
ridiculous.
you know where it's at. It go hand in hand with the word God. It just doesn't have the education behind it. But I don't feel like our people say it and know, unless it's a certain, and we all have our. It means certain things and said different ways.
Actually, it means everything.
Indeed. But with that being said, we don't be saying it in no, you feel me, in no ill intent towards each other to down, but But yeah, I definitely, and I know I am, as I stated before, just before I said it to family and shit, going to stop saying it eventually. You know, just for myself, you feel me, and just so I can project just a better word to the people that look like me and act like me. So I definitely want to get rid of that shit.
Yo,
you don't think Drake should be saying nigga?
No.
Why? He black.
No, he's not black. He appears as a white guy. Number one, he has a black father.
But what has he done though? What has he done that?
Drake doesn't do nothing. Drake is only allowed to say nigga because he's in the art of where niggas love it. And like and he's flourishing in it. So he's around niggas.
Yeah, but
and he starts to believe that he could be a nigga. Drake used to make pop music, dance music all the time. Then he started coming out with the for my dogs. Yeah, I'm tough.
But that's
nigga.
all. That's all the genres that you just named. That's all black music.
It was originated from black people, but we're not owning those genres.
Yes, we do. Just because
we're not representing it. We're not claiming it like we claim rap or hip hop. We're not claiming jazz like that. We're not claiming pop like that. We're not. We simply don't even care about it.
The masses, the more popular opinion, obviously because hip hop has become something bigger, but people that know the origins, we still claim that shit. We still claim rock and roll. We claim country. We claim all of our shit, all of our history. We claim it. You feel me? It's not known to the masses, of course, because like you said, hip hop has become the main thing where that's one day that's going to be the reference point. Oh, we, you know, without any knowledge about the past, that's going to be the reference point. But I feel like it is. But I get your point, though. I get your point, though.
So can Drake say nigga or not?
No, and he better have security around him.
But you didn't say
what. Spend money. Drake has to spend money to say nigga and not get his ass whooped. Let that sink in.
You say he hasn't spent money?
He got to spend money. He got to have niggas around him to protect him. If he think he's gonna be walking around saying nigga all fucking day.
I don't think he has security to protect him from that, but I think he has spent money. I mean, and it doesn't have to be anything monetary. He spent time to help other artists that are from our community, get bigger to support their family. I mean, what's bigger than that than giving somebody from your people an opportunity?
You think that Drake did it to help them, or did you think?
Yo, it doesn't matter. Drake has released music for the last 12 fucking years. For us, like we were at a time where we had no good music, where we had to look at Drake for fucking good music because music got trashed at one point in time. People were looking for Drake hits. Drake was the go-to hit guy. He was the hit maker. So with that said, he's contributing to the black culture. He's giving to the black culture.
Since when did we really give a fuck about hits in hip hop? When did we ever really give a fuck about that shit? How did Lil Wayne become your favorite rapper?
I think when he's saying that, I just want to focus. Like, we can't. We'll
essence
never
of hip hop.
But we'll never
fuck about a hit.
We'll never know his true intention about anything. All we know is what he did and the results. Right. And the results are when he gets on these people's track, which is facts, he helps them. It doesn't matter if they take advantage of it or not.
I think Drake was helping himself.
But
he
it
helped
doesn't
us
matter.
by releasing music so constantly.
Yeah, and it's a business. Like you said, it's a business. But at the end of the day, we're not going to push it further. We're going to say stay specifically about what we're talking about. You said he didn't spend any money in the community. He spent time. It doesn't have to be monetary. And then those people got more money to feed their people and to change, you feel me, the dynamic of their whole family generations. You feel me? So, I mean, you can't be more black than that for a long time. Unless you have something where he done shown where he said like, oh girl, what's that one girl? She was like, I'm a cow, whatever. How she was doing all that racist shit in the beginning, in the chat rooms and shit, and now she's trying to take on her blackness. Unless you have something like that where I forget, she said, I'm a cow, whatever her fuck that girl's name is, but it don't matter. It don't matter. It's just an example. Of me asking you, have you seen him do anything that'd be like, wow, nigga, you just threw our people like any foul shit like that? If you have, then okay. But if not, then his black card still hold up, and he's still contributing to the black community.
Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. That's not him. I've never seen that on him. I grew up around sharks.
This is entertainment.
My whole life.
Yeah,
it is entertainment. I get it. It's entertainment, but no, this is the difference with hip hop. When it comes to rock, shit and rock is entertainment. Pop, entertainment. Rap, niggas lose their fucking life. It's not just entertainment. It's a culture.
That's the negative part of it.
It should be just entertainment.
But it's negative, positive, but it's a part of it, and we cannot neglect that.
It's something that's being pushed into it. Hip hop and rap didn't start like that. It started as entertainment. DJs partying. Everybody was outside doing concerts. Different DJs going against. They was partying. It was hip hop. Then they started rapping. It was all entertainment. That's all it is. It was from the
gangster rap and shit like
from the fucking slave fields of us singing and shit to get past the days and all the troubles. That's what it was about. All the little sickness shit that get added into it. Don't contribute that shit to our shit, bro. Don't do it. It's not part of our shit. Unfortunately, it happens because our shit is no longer, you feel me, 100% pure on what it was. But it's that shit ain't a part of it, bro. That shit ain't a part of it. But I say he get it though.
You say that, but you say it's not a part of. I still say it's a part of it because it is a part of what we're creating. Even though you say that it's sickness, it's still what people are creating, and it's still coming from us, the black community, and nobody's pushing us, or I guess they are at this point, but nobody pushed us at that point where it changed from, cool love and music.
I mean, they tried. It's throughout every decade. It's always an artist, Lupe Fiasco, everybody that's trying. And if they wanted to,
that can look ridiculous.
you know where it's at. It's somewhere. It's easy. All they got to do is push up one person and say this is a new wave, and that's where everybody gonna follow. Everybody gonna start making beats like that person. Everybody gonna start rapping like that person. The Bays areas gonna start trying to do that and to get commercial. But they don't want that, and obviously they want the drill shit for many different reasons. But I'm a purist, man. I'm a purist. So yes, it is a part of it. It is a part, of because it's a sickness, like I said. But yes, it's a part of. But I don't see it. I see that shit like a fucking third cousin. Yeah, we family. So we associated, but I say fourth. Fifth cousin, sixth cousin. That's what I'm gonna put it at. Not third. Third too close. But I get it.
Talking about niggas, I was sitting here searching it online, and spelled Negus. The definition of that is a black king. Just wanted to throw that out there.
Yep.
Gus means black king.
Yep.
So can Drake say nigga?
No.
He's not going to change his mind.
No, he can't change his mind. I think Drake is black, and I think he should be able to say nigga. I think he did enough for this community, but we can get off of
it. Nah, straight up. So where y'all want to take it? Y'all want to keep going with that and wrap up with the they not like us, or y'all want to take it somewhere else for a quick second?
Oh shit! I mean, we could take it. We could talk about that for a little bit. So, Juneteenth was Wednesday, right?
Yes, sir.
19th. So Kendrick had his little pop-out event Juneteenth,
I wouldn't say little.
No, that was one little. But did y'all watch it?
Nah, I seen like a minute, and then I seen like a couple seconds of Dr. Dre of some like little quick snippet, and then that's it. I ain't really, so no.
What about you,
I got a chance to take it. I got a chance to it was on YouTube. Like they got that shit on like Amazon Prime, all type of streaming services and all of that. But the number one thing that I got from watching it, minus like all the celebrities supporting him, like it just showed me that it showed me in some way, shape, or form that hip hop is still considered a culture instead of a business, and that's what it looked like. Kendrick literally had like Bloods and Crips unifying.
That's what I got from it.
That's what I got from it. It looked more like and professionals out there, like, and it's just all about Black unity, Black culture, and that's one thing that I got from that whole video that I saw. Like, I'm telling y'all, this hip hop shit is not business. I mean, yes, it's business, and black and white is business, but there's a big gray in the middle, and that's called culture. It's called culture.
I wouldn't say it's gray area. I get what you're saying though. You the same shit. Being a purist, you want to see the best in it. And I see that shit too. You feel me?
Drake got into rap beefs because of the culture. He got in a rap beef with Meek Mill because Meek Mill found out Drake not even writing his own shit, and he put a post on Twitter, and then they ended up with their little war. And I can't really explain why Kendrick just came at Drake. I don't really know what happened with him and Future, with Drake and Future and all that. I don't know the story behind that. But that was the stance that Kendrick was taking, like the culture. Like he was just a perpetrator to the culture. What up, bro?
If you were Kendrick, or you were against a person that was biracial and that looked white, what angle would you take? Because
for example, there's a white rapper named Logic. He's like a young version of Eminem, and his father's black, and he said nigga in his song, or at the beginning of one of his songs, and when he said that shit, I'm listening to this white voice say nigga. That shit did not sit right with me.
I mean, for a reason.
I agree with that there. Logic shouldn't be saying nigga at all. I don't even know if this nigga is black. I don't think that his dad is black.
It'd be white people.
I think he is. It is black.
White people
I think
he is.
I seen that his dad is black, but I just don't believe that that's his dad.
Nah. I mean, it could be his dad, bro. That don't even matter. It's just that, white people in America don't have any restrictions to anything.
Yeah, but at the same time,
except using the N-word. But so if you have a white person who's happy and proud,
nothing. I mean,
they gonna say that shit proudly. Then they gonna proudly say.
I was gonna say he ain't giving him no coolness or no blackness, but the nigga make music, so no matter how much, obviously he's fucking. But I don't know.
He don't make hits though.
But that's what I took from it too, Tone. The unity over there on the West Coast, like it looked more like gang unity to me. You see people in red, you see people in blue, and everybody getting along. You ain't see no shooting. Like it just looked like all love. And the shit I was watching on YouTube,
Drake would never be able to do that because he's not part of no fucking culture.
Why this nigga keep bringing up Drake?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Because that nigga's an imposter, son. He's an imposter.
No, it's not impossible.
Great music.
He does it. He does it in Houston. That's not true. He does it in Houston. I do believe it's a yearly basis. He has a
I think that's Toronto. You talking about?
No, I'm not.
In Houston?
I'm talking about Houston.
Okay.
Yep. He connected with Jazz Prince, and that's where his father. He's the always.
I don't think that what Kendrick did, like on Wednesday, I don't think Drake is doing what Kendrick did. I think what Kendrick did was some shit that could only happen like Kendrick had a time. I think this was,
of course, because the West shit is set up different. It's still set up where it's still the gangs patrolling their neighborhoods. It's just got sick, but it's hope for the shit to get better. Excuse me, it's hope for the shit to get better and get back to where it is. And shit, from what y'all saying and from what I've seen, I mean, any effort towards that direction, shit, it's always a plus. So shit. Mm-hmm. I salute him for taking the effort to do it.
I was watching it. I was trying to stop watching it, but I'm like, damn, I just want to see Kendrick get on stage one time. And then once Kendrick got on stage, I just couldn't stop watching it. I just had to keep watching.
Son, Drake is not good in LA. Drake cannot go to LA, bro. He cannot.
How do you know this?
We'll see.
Sneak in LA.
We'll see. It looked like he still got the game, got his back, so shit. Mm-hmm. He's still good somewhere.
He did a music video with Game and ran away during half the video because he thought he was getting set up.
I mean, if you worth a lot of money and you really not cool with these motherfuckers, you better fucking leave and don't be a fucking sitting duck. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing at all.
Yo, Tone, you reciting shit that you heard people say, man. You did not see
I'm
that
not
shit.
reciting. Yo, go on YouTube.
I mean,
you
he
hear
did
Game
hear.
say this.
It look ridiculous.
You know where it's at. It's somewhere.
It's yourself, bro. I'm not making this up.
That
you heard
somebody else said it. Is what I'm saying.
No, Game said it. Game said it.
That's
no
somebody else.
That Game said it. No one else said that. Game said.
Yeah,
Game was literally
Wack
saying
100
this shit.
said it.
Wack 100 said it too.
Yeah, that's his name. He's like, yo, where you running to? Yo, like, come here and finish the video. I forgot that nigga name, but that's his name. Thank you for reminding me.
It's Wack 100. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Time to tell. I don't think it's that crazy at all.
I think people still fuck with him. I think it's just a moment right now.
Yep.
And it's a moment for the West Side, and they just having their moment. But
I
think people and they should. That shit was a moment.
What else is going on right now? Do we really want the media to focus on anything outside of this?
We don't. We don't.
You know what they about to do? They're gonna focus right back on what's the newest drill artist? And focus in on them. Or focus on little homie that just got killed, or we focus on that. That's good. I like it. Even though I say the motherfucker still ain't win, I like it still.
Who ain't win?
He said Kendrick ain't win.
That nigga crazier than 3 niggas on PCP.
They not like us. They not like us.
That shit hard. That shit is hard.
But yeah, that shit is beautiful, man. Shit. I just hope it just extends further than just a fucking show and just coming out, and I hope they really take that shit back to them.
Stays there.
Yeah, take it back to y'all neighborhood and actually, come on, man. I understand, but I don't understand. But at the same time, it's some shit that's fucking overstood, and it's us. So shit, if anything, y'all motherfuckers got to stop that shit. Aim that shit at the motherfucking.
Say aiming at who?
1, 2. 1, 2, and everybody else, anybody else besides us. But leave your motherfucking people alone. But yeah, that shit was beautiful though. I'm gonna watch a little bit of it. I mean, like I said, I don't really watch
the crowd was crazy. Like I didn't really care for it. Like that's not my thing. But I did have to just look at it. And once I looked at it, I'm like, damn, look at the crowd. Like the crowd is just like they saying every fucking word. The Kendrick ain't got to say shit. The crowd saying every fucking word. Kendrick ain't got to say shit. The crowd high, you see red and blue all in one fucking place.
Yeah, they love him out there, like, as it should be, and it should be like that. He should have that motherfucking power, because ain't nobody else out there on the West Coast rapping like that as a motherfucking flag holder. So it should be like that, and with it being out there, obviously it's gonna look like that. All them people gonna come out there. Obviously, it only makes sense to be there. So I get it. It's good time for music. Great time for music.
Good time for the West Coast.
Straight up. I better hear some fire fucking producers, some new artists come out.
Everybody come out. I think that changed a lot too in rap. Like I think back to what Tone was saying, where I feel like you it's so many West Coast rappers that you didn't hear for a long time. Only because rap changed and it went to like drill and it went to here and it went to there. Like it went away from
like Sugar Free.
Its roots.
Sugar Free.
Right. It went away from its roots. And now because I feel like it's gonna get back there because of this. You're seeing a lot of West Coast people just I'm telling you, that shit had me listening to West Coast rap. Like I had to pull up damn, what's his name? Snoop. What's the other nigga name? Nate Dogg. Is it Nate Dogg?
Look up Sugar Free.
What's Sugar Free?
It's a West Coast rapper, famous, super famous. But yeah, Snoop Dogg, all of them, they all.
Oh,
West Coast got that vibe. They got
Nate
that.
Dogg, Warren G. Yeah, I had to pull up some Warren G. I was just vibing out to that shit, man.
Good vibes. That you can see palm trees. You can see everything that they talking about. They super articulate when they describing the surrounding and anything in they rap.
I think a lot of West Coast shit gonna be popping now versus where rap was before when they had Drake.
You say it's daytime now?
Yeah, it's daytime. It's daytime, yep.
Nah, straight up. South had they shit for so long.
Yeah.
It just stopped because everybody getting locked up. Shit. And now in NY, well, y'all, they done copied fucking South so bad. At first they was standing strong. Like, it's only New York, and them niggas start coming copy. Everybody up north copycats of the South. The only people that stand strong was I think the West Coast did. I think even like fucking Ty Dolla Sign, not Ty Dolla Sign, just one of the earliest ones fucking that could have changed it up was what's the name with Young Money? Fucking start with a T. What's Tiger?
Tiger?
Yeah.
Tiger was out here making a bet.
That look ridiculous.
you know where it's at.
It's somewhere.
Yeah, but that nigga still making music that gets charted, and he was
making music that charted. Yeah, but I don't think he was like the type of. I don't think he could have changed anything for the West Coast.
No, I'm saying he could have
not him himself.
No, not change the dynamic of the scene as far as rap, because like I said, they've been staying the same. I was just saying he was one of the people that could have like changed the way he's rapped. Because he was out there in the limelight and he had the opportunity to sound like the South or anybody else.
Okay, got you.
And he still maintained that West Coast. Just to go to the point where the motherfuckers really, I can't really think of too many people, even the producers that change up they sound for real. Yeah, so it'll be sweet if they carry that motherfucking flag and hold on to it. That'd be interesting to see what that shit look like.
It would to see, especially. For how long? I want to see how long. If they do got control of it, how long does the West have control of it?
I mean, I think they'll have it longer than the South did, only because a lot of that gang shit, well, all of the gang shit started out there, and I think a good thing that could come out of it is unification. As far as leaders coming back into the picture, as far as gangs and not gangs, I'm stop saying it. You know, yeah, I'm gonna think of something, but
communities. Communities.
Yeah, different communities. I think that'd be good, but I also see the negative aspect of I hope they don't do and blow the game, the negative part of it. You feel me? And I'll say gang in that aspect. I hope they don't blow that out of proportion and that become even worse than drill music, because they the motherfuckers who can actually like set shit up to this how you feel me in a negative way of Bloods versus whatever, or these versus Latin Kings, and these motherfuckers is everywhere and feuding right now in every different state. So it's like I hope they don't, and they do it more for the unification, but shit, what y'all think though?
What was the question?
What do y'all think was how long? How long, and what do you think could happen, or what do you see happening?
I think how long is based off of how long they could the audience. So of course it's us, you know. So right now it's like it makes sense to be West Coast, but I don't know how long it will be West Coast. Like I don't know if West Coast will be
got enough
3 years from now, like because we got artists everywhere. We got artists everywhere and sound from everywhere. So and because we had it from everywhere for so long, like West Coast got to do their thing right now. Like they gotta. Niggas need to come out.
The good thing about it, they not really actually going up against too many sounds, because everybody sound the same and they sound like the South right now.
That's fair.
I ain't gonna lie.
But it would take a lot though.
New York is about to get it back.
New York is coming back, you said?
Back. Because like with the whole sounds and everything.
You think so? You think they about to shake the South shit?
Because sexy drill is becoming a new wave, and that's originated from New York.
You said what is coming?
Sexy drill.
Sexy drill?
Drill is going away.
Sexy drill. Y'all are not hip to it yet. It's
What
called
is it?
Sexy Drill.
Sexy Red.
Nah, hell no.
It better not be motherfucking nigga talking about people voguing and shit.
I'm gonna give y'all a
I run down on your block.
Nah, it's nothing like
I
that.
will stop.
It's nothing
Maybe
like that, bro.
Man, that shit better not be something. I don't know. I don't see New York holding. I don't think y'all shaking that shit. I don't see nobody.
You know what? I know. Yo, listen to Drake's album. Listen to Drake's album. For the dogs.
You better not just be saying that one person, bro.
He Kendrick stan. So because he's a Kendrick stan, he automatically hates Drake.
Huh?
No, I'm saying who's holding the flagship out there?
Put you on. Listen to number 3 on Drake's album For the Dogs. That style of music, not fuck what Drake did to it, but that style of music is considered sexy drill, and a lot of other people are trying to do songs like that. J. Cole's new song is sexy drill. Fucking, what's his dude's name with Travis Scott, the singer dude?
No, people from New York, because anybody can take y'all shit that y'all making up and y'all not be able to fucking hold that shit down and you feel me and profit from it and hold the flagship. Who from New York is leading this shit? Like, is it actually gonna become something, or is it just a phase?
His name is Cash Cobain.
Yeah, that's the same It's only one person. That's like I was gonna ask.
The one, he's a producer as well. He's not just an artist, so he's making these type of beats, and people are running to him for those beats because no one else is making them. I mean, it'll be duplicated soon enough. You know, I wouldn't be surprised, but it's like, you know, I watched that kid like grow up and do music, and I always seen how different it sounds. And now it's like classified. Now it's like he's kind of created his own genre of hip hop, so to say.
You said Cash what?
With it. Cash Cobain. Cobain.
But you said is it something new or is it just a modified drill?
It's both. It's like drill, but softer, and it doesn't necessarily sound just like typical drill. But it's been classified as sexy drill.
Are you saying just the samples? The samples being used are
the way he's making the beats himself. So there's signed artists. J. Cole is one of my prime examples. Took one of his songs that he already did and redid it to his own thing. There's a lot of people trying to get in that loop of sexy drill.
I got one person
because the young people are paying attention to it.
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice?
Yeah,
she's on his remix. She's on his remix.
So we gonna listen to it and I'll cut it on there.
What is that, Fisher?
Huh?
What is it, Fisher?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So you saying the West is only New York gonna step on ridiculous?
you know where it's at. It's somewhere.
Step on the West shit, huh? They only gonna have it for like a week, and then it's gonna step on.
New York has a whole new genre or style of music, and the producer that's making these beats is from New York.
So y'all stepping on Kendrick shit.
Nah, I'm not saying that Cash is anywhere lyrically or anywhere close to Kendrick with the pen. It's just like, remember, music. We said this in our past 2 episodes that Drake was doing music with all these young people for the young crowd. It was business. This kid is considered one of those people. It's just that he's a producer too, so he's making these type of beats. And I watch other artists that we know about: Don Toliver, Drake, of course, J. Cole, and some chick named Kalani. She's a singer. Like they all did his beats. All did his beats. They all jumped on one of his beats already, and A Boogie with the hoodie. They all jumped on his beats because he has a certain.
That shit it's just slowed down. It's just slowed down and it's not hitting as hard. I don't see that shit changing. I'm watching
it. I'm watching it. Because I didn't see it. I was just like, yo, this is something different, and I just kept it at that. But I'm watching like
it's something.
Other artists.
I don't think it's that different though. It's fucking drill music. It's just all they did was they just softened the shit instead of making that shit hit hard.
Yeah, type shit. It's like it's sexy drill, bro. It's not. I'm not saying it's not drill, but it's sexy drill. That's what it's categorized as.
Only because niggas can sing to it.
Drill is on his way out.
You think so?
I think drill is on its way out. Y'all think drill gonna
Drill,
last for?
nah.
Y'all think this shit gonna last?
drill is too big in UK for it to go away. It might simmer
Nah.
down in US.
I
Well,
think
It's too big
I
in
think
UK.
with the West Coast taking over, I think drill is. I think that shit is about to be out of the way.
Drill is not a US. Drill was not originated in the US. Well, actually, I could be wrong on that, but drill is very, very, very big in UK.
yeah,
Very,
you
very big. So if
100%
we
wrong.
switch up
That
here,
ain't nothing but that's street lingo. That ain't nothing but is actually what it is. Murder. That's all it was. So it just translate the murder music, but that shit ain't nothing but
yeah,
street lingo. That's all that shit is. But yeah, that's that I can see that. But the only thing about that is them people are still followers. So if anything comes up crazy, those are going to be the same people, just like China, who are going to catch on the drill music a little later. They still on motherfucking b-boy dancing and shit like that. But they're all followers.
yeah.
None of
But
them
that's how
niggas is
music
starting
is,
their own
because
shit. So
Everyone's in the business of making money, so everyone's gonna follow what's trending anyway, because they want to be in business.
I mean, yeah,
So
to a certain point.
I 100% agree with you on that. Like niggas gonna definitely like follow that up. It's just that right now the demand for that type of
Can
beat,
look ridiculous.
You know where it's at. It's somewhere.
type of beat, like no one that I've noticed is duplicating it, so they have to go straight to the source. Like look up J. Cole Grippy. Better yet, listen to Cash Cobain Dunk Contest. He did a whole song that he made a beat to. J. Cole wanted to do the beat so bad that he had to make up a whole new song and give him the beat. The same exact beat, and the song's already recorded and already streaming and everything.
Nah. I feel it. I feel it. Shit, I like that type of frequency anyway, but I don't see that shit. I don't see that. And like I was gonna ask you, Tony. I I don't know who else is gonna help Kendrick hold that motherfucking like who's gonna help him
Who
make
else
this
is on the
motherfucker
West?
like hold that shit down?
I mean, that's a good
Anyone in
question.
TDE probably.
But right now,
I'm not sure who it is.
that's a good. Yeah, I don't know who all
Top
the
Dog
West got,
Entertainment,
but right
Schoolboy
now,
Q,
the ball
Baby
is in the
Keem.
West's court. Like right now is the time for the West to do everything and anything that they want to do right now.
Yeah, no, I know who TDE is as a label, but I'm saying I'm not sure who is on the label.
Right? Who's on
That's
the
what I'm
label?
saying. Like
Who's West
Schoolboy
Coast?
Q, Baby Keem, which is
Yeah,
Kendrick's
but
nephew.
Schoolboy Q, that he been around forever. He ain't this he don't got no popularity where he can change or carry a goddamn way.
And because the West Coast is in a lens right now, that's why I'm assuming that people like him would get more recognition now, because now people are paying attention more to him. So
Nah,
all
for
the
sure.
upcoming West Coast artists, I feel are gonna get looked at more. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
But Kendrick is still gonna like hold it down. All eyes are really on Kendrick.
I honestly don't think. I think Kendrick gonna drop an album and then go away for a long ass time again, and somebody else gonna
That's
have to pick it
exactly
up.
what he's gonna do. Because
You don't think he gonna
Kendrick is
stay
not
out?
about
Cause
that.
then
Yeah,
then
Kendrick's not really about that street shit. Like Kendrick
Oh,
just want to do music and live like a regular normal life. Like
this is just a
Kendrick gonna
moment
do
for
music and
Kendrick.
disappear.
Yeah,
but I
This is
wouldn't
a
say
moment
that.
for
this
him
is
though.
just a moment for him.
I wouldn't say that no about the street shit. Don't they say he like the majority of people that live out there when you from the neighborhood and like they say he wasn't really like avoiding it. He just was one of the people that didn't get put on, but he still is in the neighborhood and still respected by them people. So shit. At the same time, you ain't got to be involved in the bullshit to still have their
Yeah,
support and
you
still
just
be
gotta
a
move.
real
You
ass
gotta just
man.
move as a man. And his gangsters, like I ain't gonna front. Like me growing up in the hood, I was watching mad gangsters robbing niggas, $10,000 stacks on them from doing what they do, and like I always wanted to make money. And there was a lot of young people that wanted to follow them right away. What you doing? Let me ride with you. You doing this? Let me go with you. Like I was never that type of nigga. I was just always doing my own thing. I was working. I was always fly. Like, and I just always did like my own thing. I moved as a man. I had my own principles and morals. And there was a lot of niggas who was way tougher or gangster than me. I had way more credibility in the streets than me. That told me they respected who I was as a man and just how I moved, because I wasn't trying to like copycat or nothing. I was just I was more like a regular nigga more than like a gangster. Like everything I wanted to do when I was young was not because I wanted to be gangster. Like I watch a lot of niggas like that die, go to jail for a long time, and I'm like, yo, this shit is worthless. Like niggas is is chasing an image that they want to portray that's not even going to pay off in the long run. So I never wanted to be like the toughest guy or the most intimidated guy. Like, I just always wanted to be like a fly guy that was cool, calm, and collected. Like, that's how I always was. I didn't let no one like punk me or push me over or nothing like that. But I didn't start no trouble neither. You know what I'm saying? So I could kind of see if Kendrick is getting that type of respect. Because I haven't heard about Kendrick really outside active with his hands and feet type shit. But he's not pussy neither. But I mean, he's just moving on his own as a man, and I guess that gangsters respect that, and respect goes a long way. And that's one thing that we forget to actually notice in this world we're in, because likes are more valued than respect now, or views, or more valued than respect and shit like that. So,
nah, for sure. That's something.
But he's definitely getting a lot of respect in LA. Look at all these gangsters that came out for a nigga that wasn't even gangbanging like that. He's not even gangbanging. He just stands up for the culture. He represents the culture.
And then can't speak on this affiliation shit.
Yeah,
just
because
just some type of affiliation.
Yeah, but like I said,
if it's not directly with him, it's with people he's around. But he's definitely affiliated.
Nah, for sure. And
they don't treat gangs like gangs. They treat it like family. It's not really a gang. It's like a family.
Nah, for sure. It's supposed to be that, but with everybody gone, it ain't. It didn't started. Well, not started. It's been operating the way they wanted it to be, with nothing but violence and chaos and no fucking leadership. But yeah, it's supposed to be. And I feel like he shit. It's a whatever he got going on. I bet it's more than what we can imagine his ties is, and how he actually operates as a motherfucking man being around that shit. So shit, I can only imagine. For real.
Yeah, I think he I think he gonna drop an album, and then I think he gonna disappear, and I think it's gonna be somebody else's time.
That's what Kendrick always do.
But yeah, I mean, I think I see Kendrick as like ridiculous.
you know where it's at. Somewhere.
So like y'all refer to the street shit, and I don't pay attention to none of that shit. But I see Kendrick as a family person. I see Kendrick as, just handling his responsibilities as a man, and him being a rapper is just something that he does on the side. Although he may spend a lot of time writing or whatnot. Rapping is his second job. Being a family man or a dad is his first job. So that's how I see Kendrick, and I see Kendrick, or based off of history, you could kind of look at it like, even in the song, he said, I don't want to be famous. What did he say, Tone? You know it. Nobody want to be famous but you.
He said some shit like that with Drake.
I mean, that's hard to say when you're already famous. I mean,
but yeah, but what I'm saying is you don't see him trying to be in the fame. All you see is him releasing music and then going away. He released music and then go away. He go back to his family. He go back to what the fuck he's doing, outside of hip hop, and that's what I think he's going to go back to. I think it's gonna be somebody on the West side the West Coast who's gonna have to pick that shit up in order for the West Coast to keep the ball. If not, and then maybe New York might take it.
Yeah, shit. Yo, listen, I hope he don't. I hope he don't go back in. I hope he stay outside.
This hip hop shit, there's one crown, but there's a lot of time, space, and opportunity for other people to flourish. So I don't think like West Coast is gonna literally hold it down. Kendrick will just look at like the top rapper right now, because the other people who are eligible for that, one apologized, the other one lost. So he'll be looked at as like the top tier rapper right now, but he's still gonna move the way he's been moving. Ain't nothing gonna change about that.
He's been moving.
He's gonna do an album every 2-3 years, and that's that.
No, it makes sense. He got his co-following. He don't gotta do too much work. So shit.
He don't gotta do. He's not thinking about the shit like, his music business. I need to make as much money. He's like, yo, just
right.
It's culture for him. He puts out.
He basically popped out, nigga. I'm still here. He say, nigga, I'm here.
That was his victory lap, so to say.
Now I can feel it, but I hope he don't go back inside. Ain't no point, man. Stay outside and push this shit that you so-called pushing. Hey,
I will be telling you to go back inside.
Hey, hell no. You got a bigger family than your
Go
family.
inside, spend some time
Focus
with your
on
kids,
raising his
man.
family, man. He focus on raising
Right.
his son.
Hell no. You
I
got to put
can't
more
knock him
work
for that.
in. You got to put more work in now. You got all the people out
You
there.
have him moving like Drake out here. Come on, son.
Nuh-uh. He not moving like Drake. I'm talking about as far as the people that you, all right, you done brought everybody together. Now what we going to do for these people? And what we going
Day by day, know nothing about that. Teaching them morals and telling them go every Sunday and pray, know nothing about that. Like, you talk about all that shit he's really doing on a daily. If you really listen, like, that nigga's focused on his son. And what type of man is he really to just be outside over some rap beef? He's just as big as a goof as Drake if he did that.
No, I ain't saying he got to be outside and mingling with everybody like that and on the block and shit. I'm just saying I hope he stays outside and does more musically and for the people he brought up, because that was the whole thing. It's all these people for all the music, but at the same time it was look at all these gang members on stage with each other. Oh, unity. Now what we gonna do after this? You feel me? Don't have this just be music and publicity stunt. Now what else we gonna do? Stay outside and you feel me? Hey, you got the attention on them. So now what you gonna do? Just like with Nipsey Hussle bringing people together and shit, and what else you gonna do to add to it?
I see what you're saying. Yeah. So move away from the music and do something for the culture to keep the culture together or the community together.
And even if it is, you know, through music that he does it through, you feel me? Opening up studios in certain areas or making songs. Making songs with different people, those same people. I'm pretty sure they got artists. Bring their artists together and you feel me? Like actually, come on, like stay outside and do all the shit that you just put together and put out there. You feel me? You got the gang shit out there.
But I think that nigga is back in the house.
Yeah, I mean, and of course,
back in the house. I gotta take care of my kids.
Of course, and I ain't about to put nothing on the man that you feel me, but I would hope, you know, that.
Yeah, you would hope. Yeah. That's
I
all you could do is hope, though.
Of course, and do the work myself, but I would hope he would with that flag, because, like we said, it's a lot of attention on the West Coast, and it would suck for him to get the ball. This nigga done shot a couple of threes, and then you just set out for the rest of the game, like the game over. Like, come on, man. Shit.
Nah, I hear you.
But nah, yeah, it was shit. Keep going, keep on going. Shit, it's a good time for music, gentlemen. I do believe we gave them more than enough. Let me charge this one more time. We get on out of here, and I can actually say goodbye, people. Until next time. Make sure y'all like and subscribe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like, subscribe. What y'all want to leave them with before we leave?
Shit. I don't know.
I know. Get out there and vote because your ancestors fought for your right to vote. So fucking vote. I don't have my shirt on. I thought I did. It's a Trump shirt, but vote Trump. Go ahead, Thomas. What you gotta say?
I'm flabbergasted. I'm speechless. Tone, you go.
I like to go last because my mind be blank as fuck.
You gotta go. I'm blank. I'm flabbergasted. I'm lost. I'm lost for words. I'm befuddled. I just don't know.
Don't 100% trust a black man if he believes Trump is a good president and Drake was his favorite rapper. Gotta be a little iffy with that guy. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair. That's fair. I wouldn't agree with Tom. But actually, if the nigga was as sexy as me, the fuck, trust this nigga.
He should trust
him. That nigga's as sexy as you, and he trusts him. He's gay, bro.
Trust this nigga.
Shit. Learn, man. That sucks. Learn and apply. Learn and apply, man.
And like and subscribe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As always, right here.
Yes, sir. That's been episode 14, ladies and gentlemen. We are out.